brings us to item number 11, action as necessary, appropriate on matters discussed in executive session. I'll entertain a motion for item number 11. Mr. Lovelace.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make the motion that we approved take action as necessary on the items in executive session.
That'd be Exhibit A. Thank you. Is there a second? Ms. Hammond seconds. As many as favor the motion will raise their hand. And that's unanimous. That brings us to item number 12, certification of delegates for the 2020 South Carolina School Board Association Delegate Assembly. And you can see that information in Exhibit C. For clarification, typically we do this after the first meeting in November. And this is usually a meeting that is attended by school board members. This year, they are asking for one delegate that will cast the 6 votes that the board has at the convention. They're doing that because their intention is to hold an in-person meeting, one per district, and if necessary, to have a backup of a virtual meeting. So we're allowed to have one delegate and one alternate. That delegate will cast the 6 votes. So between now and that meeting, the delegate handbook is out. We'll have a time to discuss that, and we can talk about those votes between now and then. I simply need a name for the delegate and the alternate. I'll entertain a volunteer or a motion. I'll take a motion. Do I have a motion? Ms. Hammond?
I move we elect Nikki Gardner.
Ms. Gardner, are you agreeable to that based on the details you've been provided? We'll do that by acclamation unless there's any concern. Thank you, Ms. Gardner.
Did you need a second?
Well, we'll just do it by acclamation. Is there a volunteer as an alternate so that we'll have an alternate? Mr. Lovelace? Mr. Lovelace?
Yes. I'll do it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know if you were volunteering or if you were going to ask someone. So we would put Mr. Lovelace, unless there's an objection, we'll have Mr. Lovelace as the alternate. That means our delegate will be Nikki Gardner, and our alternate would be Mr. Ken Lovelace. I do want to put this to a vote since it is for the delegate assembly. So the motion before the board is that we name Nikki Gardner as our delegate, Mr. Ken Lovelace as the alternate. Is there a second? I guess Ms. Hutchison seconds. As many as favor that motion will raise their hand. As many as favor that, and I have unanimous. Thank you. That concludes that item.